Today we are doing the Every Room is a Different Stuff Pack challenge in The Sims 4, which means every single room, big stretch. Oh, you're so cute. Little pause. I'm getting distracted. Every room in my house is going to be a randomized different stuff pack. The way we are going to randomize the different stuff packs is using the Sims 4 random pack generator from jamesturner.yt. And basically we've just enabled all the stuff packs and we click generate and then it's going to randomly pick one. So we're gonna do this room by room. The stuff packs I do not want to get would be spooky stuff pack. Hate that stuff pack and I feel like I always get it. Not a fan of fitness stuff just because there's not a lot we can do with it. There's not a lot of variety. It's basically fitness stuff, as the name suggests. I probably also don't really want cool kitchen stuff or luxury party stuff. The best ones would be tiny living. Oh, if we got home chef hustle stuff pack for the kitchen, that would be the best day ever. Would be the luckiest Simmers alive. I quickly built this house last night for us to furnish with the stuff packs. So we'll have to furnish the lounge room, dining room, kitchen, and 2 bedrooms. I felt like the bathroom, there wasn't really enough stuff, or else we're obviously not gonna have a toilet or a shower. So let's just work from the front to the back, starting with the lounge room. All right, what are we gonna get? Big money, big money, big money, big money, please be good. Oh, Moschino stuff again. Wait, I want to check that this is working and we get something different because I pressed it twice and we got Moschino. Oh, I wish we got nifty knitting. Okay, Moschino stuff it is. All right, so let's go to filter, Moschino pack and take a look at what we've got here. We actually got really lucky for the lounge room because we do have a sofa, armchair, we've got coffee table, clutter, magazines. I'm actually really happy with this. Let's place a couch here. An armchair over here. We've also got our coffee table. Heck, we can do another coffee table right here and make that a lighter timber. Okay, the swatches on these couches are kind of full on. Oh, this is so Christmassy. I'm so into Christmas now because it's November 1st. I mean, I quite like the teal. The teal's really nice. No, it's not too shabby. Oh, and then there's also the rug here, which is very geometric. We've got the zigzags. The stripes are a bit much in my opinion. The spots are even more in my opinion. And then this, don't even get me started. This is much too much. So there's like pinks, blacks. I say we just go monochrome. I mean, my goal is to make this look the best that it possibly can without restrictions. Oh, I love this picture, but obviously it's too big for this wall. So let's size it down using our bracket key and I'm holding down Alt to position it exactly where we want it. Oh, I forgot that there's some different swatches on this. I still think this face is really pretty. Actually, what is this? I've never actually thought about like, is this a sim? Is this an original concept sketch from the game? What is this picture of? Maybe if we read it, that could help. My first framed art set. A great conversation starter. This classy quartet looks something like you'd find at an art gallery, but really you bought it online at a discount. Oh, it does kind of have that vibe, doesn't it? There's this really fun mirror, but it's a little big and you can't actually size down mirrors because this glitch happens. It's quite a shame. So maybe we don't do the mirror. We could fit a shelf in the corner here if I just delete one of these windows, which I know some of you guys say, hey, that might not be allowed, but I feel like it's allowed. I mean, I built the house. I can delete a window if I want. Come on, people. There's not a whole lot we can really put on these shelves. I mean, we have some more books we can place here. This polar bear is really cute with the glasses on it. Oh my gosh, I only just realized it has glasses because it's like a reading book. Oh wow, that I can't believe I never really got the glasses. It all makes sense now. It's embarrassing, let's move on. Oh, camera. Cameras are nice. I guess this is also going to be our photography space. Now these amps that came with Moschino pack, not a lot of people know this, but these work as a radio. Originally when the pack came out, they didn't work as a radio, like you couldn't play music from them, but they added it in an update. If only we had some plants. Oh, I would kill for a cottage living fig tree right here. The things I would do, you don't want to know. Okay, there's this. I've got to be honest, I don't think I ever use this, like ever. I don't know if I've ever used it. I mean, we could put it behind the TV as this cool, okay, it's not cool. It's just, it's not Just stop. This is awesome. Very big. Cool. I don't think it really fits into this room. Actually, I just remembered. I think this pack came with wallpapers. It did. So we can use a feature wallpaper in this room. Okay, this is a lot, especially with our rug. There's a lot of pattern. We could add some color. What kind of color? Or we could go with the high fashion triangles. Very high fashion. God, it looks terrible. Oh my gosh. What if, just hear me out. What if we embraced the pink? What if we just went all, no, I can't do it. I was gonna say what happens if we went all pink, but no, too much. I think the best option is for us to work off of our teal couches. Whichever wallpaper has the most teal color in it, I think we should use, which is this one. Because, you know, they kind of tie in together, you see what I mean? And we could soften the rug by doing the gray and the white. It's not ideal. Is it what I would pick under normal circumstances building in The Sims 4? No, it is not. But it will do. Okay, then we can put some magazines here, maybe a camera. Ooh, teal camera. We love matching. Oh wow, I love these lights, but not at this size in this room. We could do a little corner light moment. It is kind of random and strange though. I say we just put some photo frames around the place. Some cameras. Clearly they really like photography in this household. You know, we'll put a frame here. Imagine there's beautiful photographs in there. And that's a pretty good outcome for a pack restriction, I think. Let's just leave it like that. Don't fix it if it ain't broke. I'm kind of tempted to put another table over here in the corner, but I'm just not sure what we'd put on it. Maybe we can put this thingy in the corner, the tripod, like a security camera to see out the front. No one will be able to spot it. Well, actually, you do want people to spot your security cameras. So then they don't steal from you because they'll be afraid that they'll get caught. All right, the next room just here is the dining room. These two walls indicate where it turns into the kitchen. So let's just work on the dining room next. All right, generate. What are we gonna get? I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh, vintage glamour. Okay, not the worst for dining because we do have dining options. And I think we have a buffet table. Wait, no, I'm getting it confused with luxury party stuff pack, which was the first stuff pack we got. Vintage glamour, we actually got butlers. Very cool. And this has a lot of beautiful items. I don't know if there's actually a dining table here though. There is a desk. Can you dine at a desk? No, you cannot. Oh, that's a bummer. Look, we've got everything but a dining table. So I'm gonna allow us to use a base game dining table, just so this can actually function as a dining room. But everything else has to be from Vintage Glamour. Okay, here's our basic base game dining table. These are our dining chairs. These actually aren't that bad. What kind of colors do we want to go with in here? I mean, the black and white theme is pretty cool. That looks pretty awesome. Oh, yay, we have a vase we can put on the table. Ooh, look at these dividers. We could put these going into the kitchen instead of having those walls. We could do something like this or like overlap them. That's cool. I've actually never done that before, but that works. Now this is handy. This is a 16th century Monte Vista globe bar. Monte Vista? That was a world in The Sims 3? Oh yeah, this was from The Sims 3, from the Sims 3 store. Man, I used to love The Sims 3 store because I didn't have enough money to buy all the packs in The Sims 3. And the store meant I could buy things at smaller price points. So I really liked it, but I never had this world. So there you go, you guys. This is from Monte Vista, Sims 3 globe bar. You can actually get drinks out of this. So I think that's quite good to have in a dining area. We could have big mirrors. We could do, oh, this is glamorous. I mean, it kind of goes with the black and white theme. It goes well with the other bedroom. This clock is pretty gorgeous. Let's make that gold. Oh, we could also do some fancy curtains. I have to say, I rarely use these curtains. I really don't like them. I really don't like them. But I feel like I have to use them because they're from this pack and they fit on our windows. Like it's a crime not to use them. And we have a little giraffe here. Very cool. Very glam. Very vintage glam. Funny about that. I just remembered we do have a rug. Okay, that's too big if we size it up. That's a little bit too small, but the other option is we could have two of them next to each other and just kind of hold Alt to merge them together. Oh wow, the pink is a lot. White under a dining table, you would get so much food on it. And trust me, I know, I've got a white rug. I've made that mistake. Everyone warned me about it and I was like, it'll be fine. It was not fine. My dog Bowser, he used to like chew bloody bones on it and it became so disgusting. And then I took it to a rug cleaner and now it's perfectly new again. What'd I tell you guys? Don't fix it if it ain't broke. Last of all, we could make do of a chandelier here above the table to really bring that vintage glam into our dining room. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Very black and white. That's actually a pretty good pack though. There's a lot of things in this pack I use all the time. Like this is really handy. Actually, I'm not that into that light. This mirror is great. These mirrors are great. A few good clutter things in there. It's all good. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. I've already like placed Home Chef Hustle counters, like wishfully hoping that we get those. Now, most of these stuff packs don't have any counters in them. So if that's the case, we will use base game counters. And then we have to use whatever stuff pack to decorate those counters with. Home Chef Hustle, Home Chef Hustle, Home Chef Hustle, please. Nah! The absolute worst. Ugh, it's like my least favorite pack. Man, I don't like spooky stuff. Oh, actually, I just remembered. I forgot about wallpaper in here. So we can use some wallpaper. Oh, that's a lot of pattern. That is a lot going on in here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know this is going into the kitchen a bit, but I feel like it's fair enough to extend that wall. And let's be honest, we're not going to have anything else nice in spooky stuff pack to put on the wall. Well, spooky stuff pack did come with flooring. It's very rustic and I don't want to use it. And then we did also get creepy, scary, haunting wallpaper. I mean, I feel like I should use some of it. So look, this is the best I can do. I'll put in like this black wooden feature wall. Ew, this looks like it has water damage from the kitchen. This could look cool in a rustic build, but it does not go with vintage glamour at all. Okay, so spooky stuff pack has not a whole lot of things I would like to use. I mean, it was just Halloween, so it's kind of on theme. We can use a spooky bowl. I don't want to use any of this. I guess we can have a cauldron. Oh, pumpkin carving, that's cool. We can have that. And we have some really nice paintings we can use. I think these are the paintings that change shape in live mode. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna make them smaller so we don't have to notice what's actually happening when they change shapes because it scares me. So there we go. We have teeny weeny ones. It just makes it look a little less bad. You know what I mean? Like it just covers it up a bit. All right, so from base game, I'm actually irrationally upset at the game for not giving me the stuff pack I wanted. Like I'm upset at the game. How could you do this to me, Sims? After all the hours I've put into you. Ugh, so nasty. I'm gonna move the the windows over to the sink so at least she can enjoy looking out of this above the stovetop. And I know this is base game, but like what else is a gal meant to do if she gets spooky stuff for a kitchen? Okay, we can put our cauldron up here. The cauldron can sit on the stove. Wait, we can make it smaller. There we go. A little things cooking on the stove. I always cook in a cauldron instead of a fry pan or a pot. It just makes it so much more delicious this way. There you go. Okay, I'm not putting this light in our kitchen. Oh God, the spider, the teddy bear. Well, I did learn the other day that a lot of people have little rugs under their sinks to help when they're standing for a long time cooking. So, you know, we can put a little pumpkin there. Pumpkins are to do with cooking. Oh, I don't like the cobwebs, but sometimes it's normal to have a cobweb in your kitchen. Oh wow, there's red ones. There's green ones. Okay. I mean, I may as well just surrender to the Hollywood theme at this point. There's nothing we can do. So here we go. It's just a Halloween kitchen now. I was trying to make it look good, but in the end, you gotta... Oh, that's a cute pumpkin. You gotta embrace the challenge. There's also this nice little... would we call it nice? There's also this little circular table. I mean, we could have like a little table here with another treat bowl on it. They just really love candy in this house. Okay, so that's our spooky stuff kitchen. Oh gosh, that was painful. I told you, we always get spooky stuff. I'd save, but I don't want to. I'm happy to lose this build. Okay, next up, let's do the bedroom. And then I guess the next room's gonna be a miscellaneous room, depending on what pack we get. Okay. Give me something good. Not Home Chef Hustle. Not Home Chef Hustle. Fitness stuff. Okay, fitness stuff doesn't have a bed in it. Well, what we could do is make this room a gym and try our luck again at getting something more bedroom focused next. Or we can use a base game bed and have like a bedroom gym. It's a tough call. This actually has some really nice items in it though. So this room's gonna be a gym slash bedroom, and I'll be honest, I recorded this whole half of the video now and then realized that I accidentally muted my mic. So I kind of have to speak over my footage, but this ottoman fitted perfectly in the corner with the painting above it. The paintings are actually quite nice in this stuff pack. And this bed that I put in the room from base game, because we don't have a bed in this stuff pack and we need at least one bedroom for this house to function, I was surprised because I swear this bed wasn't originally base game. Is that just me? I swear it came with like Parenthood or something. The table sized down with the pendant light above it I think looks really cute. The treadmill in the corner works well for like a bedroom gym setup. And then this hanger decorates the wall nicely. Although I've got to say the shape of this I find quite random, that triangular shape. I don't know what you guys think about that. And then these pictures, the more I looked at them, the more I was like, holy moly, these frames are huge. Like it looks like this object was meant to be a size smaller, but then they decided to make it bigger without changing the frame size. Because look at them at this size. They look way more realistic. I don't know. I swear they sized them up and then forgot to resize the frame. And then this plant was too big to fit into our bedroom, but sizing it down and lifting it up with the 9 key, placing it on the table with the move objects on sheet, it actually creates a really lovely plant to have on your table. So that's a good trick. Last of all, we got Nifty Knitting Stuff Pack for the final miscellaneous room of the house. And I was so excited about this because Nifty Knitting is one of my favorite stuff packs. And a knitting room, I mean, how awesome. So we're getting out 2 pieces from this pack, and a lot of people don't know that these you can actually use Alt to carefully put back to back. It will actually create like this bigger desk, which I think looks really cool. So if we look at it from the side, you'll see it works flawlessly like this. So if you do have the pack, you might not have known that already. These wall objects are super cute. Ever since this pack came out, I want to have a knitting room, but the thing is I really don't know how to knit. I have tried once before and I absolutely failed at it. I did a class and I was the only person in the class who couldn't knit. And the most embarrassing thing is I did like 4 classes and by the end of it, I still had nothing to show. I don't even know how that's possible. I think I was about 16 at the time. Merging these 2 objects together look quite nice if you want to make it more vertical looking. And obviously in a knitting room, we're gonna have to have our knitting baskets. So these will actually go into your Sims inventory during gameplay. So I like to place 2 of them. So at least one is in the room to decorate the room while the other one can be in use. Love the chair that came with this pack as well, and these wall decor items are very sweet with all the knitted decorations in there. And actually, come to think of it, I didn't think this while I was doing it, but I could have gone into Bite-a-Bug mode and gotten all of the knitted objects from that mode and we could have decorated with that. Dang it, if we do this again, I will remember to do that hopefully. Lots of knitting yarn balls around the place as well. Great decor for this room, obviously being a knitting room. And of course we had to have a nice chair here on the balcony. Imagine this view on that rocking chair on a summery day with a cup of tea. It would be absolute bliss. All right, so going through the house, this is the entrance. I accidentally put some wallpaper on the wall outside. Oopsie doopsie. But the lounge room actually turned out pretty good. I think the teal couches look great. I really like the shelf in the back corner. I put a couple more base game objects around the place just to make it look a little bit more like home. So the guitar next to the amps is obviously from base game. But everything else in this room, apart from those picture frames next to the camera on the side table there, it's all from the Moschino pack. Then this is the bathroom, which wasn't part of this challenge, but I thought I'd show you guys anyway, in case you want to just take a look at it. It's got a lot of growing together items. I think that sink was from either Dream Home Decorator, maybe Tiny Living. I'm pretty sure it's Dream Home Decorator. Moving on into the dining room. This was with the Vintage Glamour Stuff Pack. Not my favorite room of the house. It's very glamorous looking apart from the fact that we used the spooky Stuff Pack wallpaper on the other wall. It's just, I like the bluish color in the wallpaper on certain angles. It kind of glows a bit blue, although now it looks black. Maybe it's just my computer. The chandelier above the table is very extravagant. The clock is, I actually really like the clock. The glow bar's pretty cool. And of course, the amazing giraffe lamp and the amazing mirrored table look divine in the corner there. I have to say, I do actually really like the lamp and I do like the table. The dividers there look pretty good. And then we come into our Halloween themed kitchen. We're only a day or so late. But you know what? If you love a Halloween kitchen, you may like to download this house. I have put it on the gallery. My username is Deligracy if you do want to download it. But feel free to delete all the furniture in it and just use the house if it's not for you. I won't be offended, especially because of this kitchen. The cauldrons on the stovetop are kind of iconic in a way, you know? It's not a bad idea putting them on the stove and sizing them down. That could work in a lot of builds. It's very creative. I feel like whenever I do these builds, I learn something new. Whenever I do a challenge, I'll learn something new. Like the divider here, I wouldn't have thought of putting those together probably, unless I did this challenge, for example. Going into the bedroom here, looks pretty cute. Again, I wouldn't have thought of putting that plant on the side table either. So there's another one I wouldn't have thought of. I also used the feature wallpaper from this pack as well for some feature walls. Feature wallpaper? Feature walls with the wallpaper from this pack, which I think looks really cute. And there's also the wallpaper repeated again on that black wall. I am surprised we actually did get wallpapers in this stuff pack. And there's actually windows and doors as well, but they're for the higher wall height. We're on the lowest wall height right now, but if you were one level higher, they randomly did add windows and doors to this pack. I suppose they were thinking of if someone was building a gym, maybe they would use them. Then the shelf from this pack is one that I don't use very often either. Love the ottoman, I do use that a lot. Frames, yeah, I could probably use them more in my builds, especially when I size them down, I much prefer them. And if we head on out again and zoom across to our last final room, the miscellaneous room, and I will add my favorite room, it's the knitting room. I did do a cheeky wallpaper swap just with the base game wall, and I did do a very, very cheeky wallpaper swap as well by putting a growing together wallpaper on the back wall. So that white wallpaper, the paneled one, is growing together. I justified it because it's what I've used on the outside of the house, but I couldn't help myself, you guys. The knitting room's my favorite and I just felt like it deserved it. I also like that the green wallpaper perfectly matches this, almost perfectly matches that shelf in the corner too. That's quite handy. And then outside we have our beautiful view, our beautiful rocking chair. I think, you know, it all came together in the end, surprisingly. It kind of worked out to be a okay/decent house. So let me know if you guys learned anything new from this video, like I did. And also thank you so much to my members for supporting this channel. Memberships are a great way to support me here on YouTube. So if you are interested in the bonus videos I create every week for members, definitely check it out. It'll be in the link in the description down below. Thanks guys for watching today's video. I hope you're having a lovely week and I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world. Can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Tag tag!